Hello guys, Nizzy here. This video will be an experimental one, so it's a combat video like a couple of ones that I did before. So meaning this is a video that shows that I combat that I did in Baldur's Gate 3. However, it's sped up. I'm not sure if that will work for you guys, so please let me know in the comments. But I think it might be a good idea to try it out because it will enable you guys to see the flow of the combat, which I'm sure many of us would like to see, but at the same time, it wouldn't take too long to do. At the same time, please do consider clicking that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so that I can continue making this video and it will help the channel a lot. So let me give you guys some background and context as we watch the battle unfold. So this is the part of the quest where you have to rescue the gnomes and the tieflings. Actually, those are two quests that gets resolved at the same time. So you have to rescue the tieflings and you have to rescue the gnomes, but the objectives are a bit different because only one gnome needs to survive, a specific gnome that you need to keep alive. In the tieflings case, in my experience, if at least one of them survives, you're good, and it can be anyone. So what happens here is the general strategy here is, if you notice, the terrain are a bunch of corridors, since this is a prison after all, and you're actually fighting mostly on the back part of the prison. So there's a setup before this happens. You have to complete part of the quest. You have to give the gnomes a bludgeoning weapon so that they can break free of the prison cell. And then this is when the battle starts, when the warden discovers that they're not in their cells anymore, and the gnomes try to break the tieflings free, and you have to back them up. So once you do back them up and you go to this part of the part of the prison behind the prison cells, the battles will start, and then you'd be up against the warden, which is a level 9 ranged combatant, and around 5 or 6 wardens, and no, not wardens, but aids, the henchmen of the warden. So they're fairly they're fairly strong. They're actually one level higher than you, which makes for interesting combat because they're not too overpowered. They don't have many resistances, so that makes it good. And they're not cheesy to fight against. They don't crowd control you to death. So, but as I said, you have the added task of keeping the prisoners alive. So the general strategy here is to use the terrain to form choke points, so that if they come at you, they can only come at you 2 or 3 at a time. And this is especially facilitated by the piece of corridor that is nearest to the one that runs between the dock that holds where the boat is parked, and the nearest prison cell, which I think is the prison cell of the gnomes. So there's a patch of land that connects the two. So I'm calling it's a sort of a corridor, and it has a natural choke point because there's a part of that corridor wherein only 2 or 3 characters can walk abreast, and then it widens up again. So you can put your your characters in the wider side, the one nearest to the boat, the side nearest to the boat, and then have them come at you 2 or 3 at a time abreast. Of course, the ranged members of their party can attack from behind, but at least the number that can come at you at melee range is only 2 or 3 at a time, wherein you can facilitate that choke point and even push them. I wasn't so successful in pushing them in the crevice, but I think you can do that. So that's the general strategy. Before you go, check out my other videos, link there on the screen. See you guys on the next one.